doing that helps with those thought processes. You're like, I know myself. I know myself. If I just let myself slide a little bit, I'm gonna overindulge.
Mm-hmm.
Doing flex, practicing it, because you're not gonna be perfect at it, but practicing it, you'll start to become better. And like I said, the whole thing about it is the psychological part of it. You know what I mean? And so you can still have those cookies and not have that guilty feeling about it. But my advice to you is again is like I'm not romantic about one system or the other. I want people to utilize what's going to work for them. I told a lady the other day on the phone. She was inquiring about this and that. She's like, "Man, I've lost 80 pounds and this and that and everything." And I said, "Sweetie, keep doing what you're doing." I said, just keep doing what you're doing, and stay positive about it. If on the opposite hand, if she was like super super frustrated and she's like, "I've been stuck at this," well, it's like it was the same thing even with a person in this troop. This person had worked out a lot. She's like, "I train 3-4 times a week. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this," and she was like just super super frustrated. That's the opposite in this. I was like, "Well, sounds like you need to try something different. If you're putting in all this work and you're not happy with your progress, it might be time to switch things up." Like I said, on the other hand, this lady who's just making tremendous progress, it's like the service that I could provide for her is to encourage her to keep doing what she's doing because she's had so much progress. So just make up your mind. When you make up your mind, when you find, just make up your mind. Things will start to happen. It won't happen immediately, but things will start to happen. And you keep doing it, and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it.
The 6 weeks.
It's so achievable.
Yeah.
It's so, and this thing that this shows you, it's so achievable. Just make up your mind. One of my earlier troops, I think she lost like 6, I think total. And she was smaller to begin with, not small, but I mean she was smaller, but around her waistline was the biggest,
Right.
and she had only lost 6 pounds total. But if you go and you look at her photos, it's one of those you're like, oh my
I
gosh.
can't wait to see my.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.